Thank you, everyone, for coming. I'm really looking forward to tonight and this beautiful Despacho ceremony for the solstice. And I think it would be best to start by welcoming Craig and letting him do introductions on his side.
Hi, everyone. I'm Craig, and here's my beloved Robin is here. And huh?
I blend in with the wall.
Yeah, you blend in really well. She's actually really there.
Whoa.
And here's a very wonderful friend, Teresa, who is joining us today.
And welcome Pam and Linda and Cheryl. So good to be here with you guys and really celebrate the incoming light together. That's the theme of this solstice. We're celebrating the light and the information that the light carries it. And that noise in the background is Maggie, my four-legged companion who's suddenly wanting attention. But let me start by just setting a field and bringing us into coherence. Craig has already opened sacred space, and so we'll just take our seat in a comfortable position with your spine straight and feel yourself connecting to Mother Earth below, just connecting through your feet and your sit bones, reaching down into Mother Earth, and feeling her heartbeat, the magnetic core that holds us all in gravity on her. And feel the top of your head connecting up, moving past the moon and the sun into the Galactic Center, and feel yourself connecting to the space in front of you and behind you, to the left and to the right, knowing you are held in a tender embrace between heaven and earth, in the center of the four directions, and connecting to the ceremonial sacred space that Craig has created and our intentions for this ceremony. We give great thanks for being here together. Aho, Ashe, Amen. So I wanted to share a few words about the solstice and then open it up for anyone to share any intentions that they have for the ceremony. And then we'll just sit back and watch and listen as they build a beautiful despacho. So here in the Northern Hemisphere, it's the summer solstice, so we're holding and grounding to the frequencies of light and love, and those in the Southern Hemisphere are grounding in to the frequencies of darkness and matter, and together the earth is held in balance. And I feel like a lot of information has been coming in about this solstice and what a powerful time it is. I spoke about this a little bit earlier today. The information that I've been receiving is that not only is this a powerful solstice in terms of the sun and the strength of the sun right now and all the activity happening on the sun, and astrologically, it's a powerful time as well. But right now, our sun, which orbits the Galactic Center, and the whole solar system that follows the sun, is in alignment with the Galactic Center in a way that scientists are saying we haven't been in alignment since dinosaurs last roamed the planet. And if you think about the implications of that and imagine what the implications of that might be, some of them are pretty marvelous. I'm choosing to think of this as a time when the light is so intense and the information coming with the light is so harmonious that it's giving us all a chance to not only like repair the past and the wounds that we and our ancestors carry, but also start a new future that's free of some of the darkness and the shadows that we've been carrying collectively, a lot of it unconsciously, and it's moved into our awareness that there's a need to do a lot of healing. And I feel like this light is here to be supportive of that, of our personal and collective healing, and supportive of Mother Earth's ascension. And I guess I will just leave it at that. My intention for this ceremony is for us all to just celebrate and resonate with gratitude for the earth and the sun and the divine source energy flowing from the Galactic Center and what it can bring to our lives. And I'll ask anyone else if they want to share an intention. They can unmute themselves and state one, or put it in the chat. And then you can also blow your intentions into the Despacho as they're creating it. Anyone want to put one in to the field?
Hi, hello, Stephanie and everyone. My thoughts and intentions mirrored yours almost exactly. So, and you said it much more poetically than I could have. But I wanted to at least voice it. So definitely love, healing, presence. Yes, and definitely to connect with this amazing consciousness and creation we are and share. And much gratitude to you and all that are here and sharing this time together. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Cheryl.
Oh, go ahead, Pamela.
I'll just add that I would like to put world peace into our intentions.
Thank you very much.
This is great because I agree with everything everyone has said already. And balance and equanimity for everyone. And also, I would like to use the word allowing acceptance, and allowing this beautiful light to bathe myself and energize myself and everyone. That's the energy that I want to experience, and allow myself to receive that. Thank you.
Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I really think it's important for us to receive, because the energies are here. I was walking around outside this morning. I could feel the land and the trees and the plants like receiving it and almost feel them singing in response to it. And I was like, yeah, I want to be like that too. I want to receive it and sing in gratitude. And I think part of it is allowing ourselves to receive it, because we can also shut it down, right? And if this is a chance that comes around as often as, I don't know how many years ago it was when the dinosaurs were here, let's take it. Thank you. Craig, do you want to take it away?
Okay,
Greg.
thank you, Stephanie, that was great. And all those intentions, I will blow them into the Despacho. Thank you very much, they're wonderful. So I'm gonna get busy, well, all three of us are gonna get busy, and first, I wanna consecrate the Despacho paper. It's been Florida water. It's been smoked with incense. And now I'm going to do a cornmeal circle around the center. And this is for unity with all things, all beings. Unity for all of us here, even though we're not in the same place, we're in the same sacred place. Unify us. Next, I will use tobacco. And here I'm bringing the above to the below, and the below as above. So below as above. And that's syncretic time. And this is the past coming to the present moment and going into the future for 7 generations. So we meet the syncretic and the linear time together in this moment that we're together here. And what we do here and our intentions, we're moving into the future. This is a 3-leaf quinto. It's a very powerful component of this tradition. And it's all about relationship, and it has so many things. It's beyond our imagination, all that this can hold. And for today, the focus for this is, first of all, traditionally, it's the above, the below, and in the middle. So that's the 3 worlds. And today, it's going to hold the guardians of Ini, of sacred reciprocity, which we are asking to be in relationship with. And this one is ourself, who we are, our hearts, our soul. And in the middle is light. So we're sharing our light with the guardians of Ini and nature together in relationship. So that is central in this Despacho today. Put that in the center. Okay. You see it?
It's just tilted again.
Okay. And now the guardians of Ini, a sacred relationship, we do a ritual feeding for them to start. So in honoring them, and today we're going to do it just a little differently. The first in the south are the Tirkuna, and they're the keepers of the sacred places and our temples around the world, holding them, keeping them safe so that we have them generation upon generation to visit and to commune with and be in space with them. And I say this is a holding a place of eternal light. And also the sacred places we kind of come across in nature. Sometimes we discover those. And then the sacred places within ourselves. And so we're honoring that, the guarding we do of that sacredness and place for us in the world. Yeah. Okay. And today, we're going to do something a little different here. And here this is us as we honor to ask for to be in relationship with the Tirakuna, the keeper of sacred places. And so in the middle, it's light, but it's also sacredness. Right on top. And then if you would like, you all could just honor that relationship with the light that we share, the sacred with them, and they're going to just decorate and put our gratitude around the Tirakuna while I move on to the next one. And the next one is the Alkikuna. And these are the guardians of the plant world and of nature, our food, our nutrition, our delight in all the fragrances that calm us, that bring us peace, that enliven our life force energy, the medicines, and so we honor them and give gratitude with these fresh herbs. I wish you could smell these. It's wonderful. Oh, that's beautiful. Here. And for this Kintu, in the middle is the light, but it's also health and all the pleasure we receive and beauty from the plant world. And then in the north are the Malkikuna, which are the tree spirits, the guardians of the tree spirits. They're one of my favorites. And they like minerals. So I'm putting a white sand here. And a dark sand. And there are other things, if you guys want to just pipe in and maybe say what you've been adding, anything special. We have some crystals here and some resins that we add there as well. And I will add the Kintu for that.
Oh, we can start with. We're good. And then Craig had something he just had to have this time. It's the candy called Pop Rocks.
Oh, that's for over here.
Oh, all right, sorry.
Sorry. I know you really want to play with them. That's okay. And for the Malkipuna, I like this one. It's really great because we're in relationship with them through our breath. Every breath we take, we're in relationship with them. They, through the light, when they gather light, they create oxygen, and that's what keeps us alive with every breath we take. That's really special. And we breathe out CO2, and that's food for them, for their bodies. And so it's a beautiful, sacred relationship, the mutuality between us. And we honor that with every breath. And then in the east are the Machulos Alanchis. And they're the ancient ones, our ancestors. And they hold the light of wisdom, and from all their experience and time and support they give us. And so we honor the wisdom and the support and guidance they provide us. And here we offer they kind of have a sweet tooth. So they like candy, and they like to celebrate in parties, things like that. And so we celebrate them and with things like that. And we also have healthy things like dried fruit, those kind of things. And sometimes we put a birthday candle in there. They have a lot of years with us there. And so this and with this the relationship here, we honor in the middle of the light of knowing and remembering, helping us to remember who we are. And of course, in the middle, or the center, are the Apakuna. And those are the guardians of the sacred mountains. And to honor them, I have some white fat with a crystal in a shell. And the Kintu is already there. And the mountains, they're the first to receive the sunrise and last to see the sunsets. And they hold that for us, the light, and they hold the light when we're in stormy times, when we can't see the light of the sun, we can't see the light of the stars and the planets and the moon. But the Apus, they're there, and they're there receiving it, seeing it, and in a relationship with them, we too can be still with the light in our stormy times. So we honor that. And because just the way I am, I forgot the first step. So we're going to go back up a little bit, and we're going to put the 4 directions in. I get worried about time, so I think that's what happens. So normally, we would start by putting the 4 directions on the Despacho, because this whole thing is within the structure of the 4 directions. So this is Pachamama in the south. This is Mama Kia in the west. And this is Viracocha in the north. Great Creator, Creatrix. Mama Kia is Mother Moon, Grandmother Moon. Sorry. Pachamama is Mother Earth. And in the east is Inti Taita, Father Son.
It's so
But,
beautiful already. I know you'll be doing a lot more, but it's already so beautiful. And it's reminding me of wanting to share the intention also of connecting to those at Sundance and grandmother Loretta, Afraid of Bear Cook, and grandmothers Jyoti and Darlene. They and so many others are in Sundance now, dancing and sending the prayers up. And I just feel like, yeah, connecting to them too.
and I would like to extend that to connecting with all the solstice ceremonies that are being done during the solstice.
Oh,
Okay. Something I do as well, I circle around the outside of the center here. These are ashes from all the despachos that I've done with myself and other people. So it brings a continuity and a connection to all the things that were intended, all the gratitude, all the honoring, all that's here in this. And so, and it just extends it out to the community of people who have been here and were here the last time, and we'll include them in this despacho. So when Stephanie first talked to me about this, she described all the kinds of light and it just and how powerful it was like she has today. And I got out in nature and I was amongst so many wildflowers. It was just solid. I was just blown away. And all of a sudden I saw it as light. That's what the flowers and nature was offering me was their light, how they receive it and express it. And I was really grateful. And I was starting to see this everywhere. It was like, this is a lot. And the first thing that came to me was I need to ground. This light, I need to ground. And so we're going to do that for this spot show so that we can ground all this light coming in, not just for each one of us, but for all beings. Cool. Soil. Yeah. So we're going to ground into the soil, into Mother Earth. And so here's some beautiful, rich compost from our backyard compost bin. And we're going to plant our feet, and I'd like each one of you to take a moment and ground in this moment. And I like, Stephanie, what you brought for us about the southern hemisphere, and I really feel a connection with that, and it also the balance that it brings. The grounding has helped me ground all this light, but then now I know it's in balance. If I remain in grounding, that's a wonderful thing to feel and to sense. Yes, wonderful. Okay, so one of the kinds of light that I wanted to honor was eternal light. It's everywhere. It's everything. It's the light from the Galactic Center that Stephanie spoke of, and that's all encompassing. And so let's just make a circle that connects the four directions. And then what we're going to do is
with
just know with anything, just creating a circle with anything. So that's the eternal light. And so we're all going to work inside the eternal light, and as you'll see as it progresses, it'll be all the light that we experience here on Earth. That is our planetary kind of lights, either that we receive or experience because we're here. And so we'll create this circle.
I love the way the feet are on the compost right in the middle. It's just such a potent visual reminder about the importance of grounding. And, you know, there's so much electromagnetism with the light coming in, and our human bodies can only receive so much, but the more we ground with Mother Earth, the more we can receive.
And in our relationship with this, with our grounding, that's our sacred reciprocity to that light. That's where, and this is, we're grounding into Pachamama and allows Pachamama to receive that. So we're kind of the leap in the center on this one. Beautiful. So that's, we honor that relationship that we get to do that. We get to be this here on Earth. And so the next is the cosmic light, and this is stars and galaxies and other planets and star beings and all those things that come from out there, and that we get to see at night. And so you can just place the stars. We have little starfish, real little dried starfish. They're wonderful.
So when we were in Egypt, many of the tops of in the tombs and what we're in, the stars were painted to look like starfish. So since then, we've used these little starfish in our despachos to remind us of those beautiful ceilings.
So this light, it allows us to go beyond just here and to find our place in the larger universe, in the cosmos. It helps us in our relationship with that, bringing that in perspective, and we want to honor that and give gratitude, because as we do that, we expand ourselves, and to feel that expansion within, like for myself, I'm very grateful for that. So that grateful for the cosmic light. Takes us beyond just where we're here. So next, it's, oh, no, we're not done with this one yet. The blue spectrum, galactic blue spectrum. Stephanie, do you want to talk about that? And we're going to put in our gratitude for that, we're going to put blue love in the mist flowers. And that's going to be our gratitude, is our love for this light that you're going to tell us all about, right?
Thank you. I can't remember what I was going to say, but I can tell you what's coming to me right now, which is that the galactic light, whether it's cosmic rays or infrared light, most of it is unknown. We're not aware of the types of light coming to us because our eyes and our bodies can't sense it, and we don't have machines to sense it the way we do with some light spectrums. But we know it's powerful, and we know because it's coming from the Galactic Center that it's the source light, or in Qigong we call it Huanyan Qi. It's the pure original source.
These love and a mist flowers are just amazing. They, other than being beautiful and blue, they have these little orange, little green tendrils that come up around them. And then when they dry, there's a seed pod completely enclosed in these tendrils. They're quite an amazing flower.
Thank you, Stephanie. And so now we're going to honor our various planetary lights, how we get to be in relationship with different planetary light from our sun, Inti Taita. And so we're going to create, because, well, we're going to create a diamond here, and we're going to do it with yellow. Yeah,
The little ones. Big
and
ones.
there's some little, or they,
Yeah, they're in here and
oh,
then I've got quite a lot of these coming.
okay, so just, trace the diamond first. You know. So as you'll see,
Where did the diamond get?
it's just right here. Yeah, okay. And so the diamond, as it starts coming into view, it's in the east. Sunrise, it gives us sunrises, beautiful sunrises, fresh starts, a new day, awakenings, wonderful. And then there's noon, high noon, and then it comes down in the west at sunset, and it offers us beautiful sunsets. It offers that beautiful time when it's the liminal time, when the veil is thin and when we can contemplate. So it's a beautiful time here, beautiful time there, and it's wonderful at high noon and always in between. So there is, imagine this diamond here. And yeah, yeah. So it gives us a time, those wonderful things. And then
Craig, did you want the big one again?
yes, yeah. And then it gives us day and night. So you can keep filling this in with bright stuff to make it more like a diamond. So we're really grateful for that because we get to sleep. And we get a good sleep and we get to wake up in the morning feeling a whole lot better. Especially when maybe a good sleep was necessary and a fresh start the next day. And so really want to honor the opportunity to rest. And also to have the time to be in darkness and to explore that and to understand that and heal. And so
What is that? The dark that you put down?
It's wool roving,
Oh.
and we just teased it out into.
and then so moving from there, it gives us equinoxes, which is wonderful. And so that's in equinoxes, we do have the light and the dark. And what do we have at the equinox? We have balance. And it's kind of like the solstice that Stephanie talked about today between the northern and southern hemisphere. But right here where we are in the moment of an equinox, it's a time of balance and alignment and harmony. And it's a time to really touch base with that within ourselves and then within the world and with other people. And so we are honoring that and celebrating that today with this type of planetary solar light. And you guys could put
Oh, is this the white?
yeah, put
white
that
one.
alignment in there, that balance, yeah, right down through the center.
More wool roving.
And then we can do horizontal.
Is that white? Also?
Whatever you want to do.
We've got white.
You've got white, make it white.
Oh.
And so, I was going to do this earlier, but this is a good time. So like as Stephanie explained, we're going around the center of the galaxy together with the sun and the other planets in our solar system. And it's like, it's a dance. It's this dance between the earth and the sun and the center as we move around and so here on Earth, when we experience the sun and moon in relationship with each other, it gives us these times, but it gives us the seasons. So we add this horizontal line, now we have the 4 seasons, which we get to live in a place where there are 4 seasons. I know not everybody gets to, but so we're gonna honor each season. This is summer, fall, and winter, and spring, and you can just do whatever you like there to honor those. We have some fruit there and
So which is summer?
flowers,
Where?
summer.
Summer. Maybe
Yeah,
put fruit
we have fruit,
and more flowers.
and in the fall, yeah, that's when we harvest our things like lavender and things like that,
Oh,
apples. And I was gonna show earlier though, about the relationship
we're gonna-
in the center, if you remember that 3-lead Kintu, the relationship between the sun and the moon. And that's a wonderful sacred reciprocity, is the sun provides the light and the moon reflects it back.
Hmm.
And it's just a really good example of ourselves, being a being of light, and in relationship with Father, Son, Inti Taita, is how we reflect the light we receive back to Inti Taita and to the world. And that's just a beautiful thing. I love it. And so next, that brings me into reflected light, and that's of the moon reflecting Inti's beautiful, beautiful light, and how we do that. And I just talked about that. So what we're going to do to honor that ourselves, and how we reflect light to the world, to other people, to nature, how we bring that light to them. And actually nature, like that day I was with all the amazing, beautiful wildflowers, we were both doing that. We were both reflecting that beautiful light. And so we're putting little heart-shaped mirrors all over the despacho. And what's so beautiful, and I'm so grateful for, because I love making despachos, is that this is a mirror. This is a mirror of us 3 and all of you there. It's a mirror of who we are in our hearts and in our souls. And it's another wonderful thing about sacred reciprocity and reflection. And so we are grateful to have the light that can be reflected, and we get to have it in us and reflect it out. And next is refracted light. And
I remember that.
refracted light allows us to see the divine in the light of our world here on Earth. So as we look at the prism and the light shines through, we're seeing the rainbow, all the colors. We're seeing divinity. At least I see it that way. So when I see a rainbow, or I see a prism, a crystal, and also it puts rainbows all around the house coming through the sun, from the sun, I see the divine. And
You have lovely roving of many, many colors.
yeah,
Colors of the
so
rainbow.
we're gonna,
We're gonna do a circle.
so yeah, just circle it. There's more too if you want.
Oh, this is good. Cool.
And so that moves us into our intention, our collective intention for this Despacho. You put your intentions in, and the intention is for us to receive the light, which was already been intended in here. I think that was Cheryl's one, I think, or can't remember which person. But the intention is to integrate that so that we can integrate that, all this light that we're talking about and receiving at this time, so that we can integrate it into every cell of our body and into our DNA, and so that we can see this light, we can hear it when this light is being voiced. We can speak the truth of the light so that we can feel the presence of that light in our heart, and we can work with it in our hara, in our dantian, and we can receive it and sense it with our taste and our smell and every cell in our skin. And so we're going to put all of us in that diamond amongst all that light.
I don't know if they can see that very well. You better hold it up.
It's us as DNA. They're wrapped in spirals all around each other.
A large-headed person.
And so we're going to put white seeds of intention. And we're going to do this all together. Go ahead.
Right before you showed the DNA, I was sitting here thinking about how everything's DNA is being upgraded by this light that's coming in, and nothing is ever going to be the same again. Like, think the land, the water, it's all being upgraded. We're being upgraded. The food we eat, the plants growing the food, it'll never be the same again.
Thank you. And hold on, because there'll be a moment we can blow that in. It's coming. It's wonderful. Okay, I did the eyes so that we can integrate,
Nose,
so we can smell those great fragrances. Taste,
ears.
hear. And I'm doing the third eye, that we can know it. The heart, so we can feel it. Hara, Dantien, Cosco, so we can work with it. And then just, I'm gonna put them all along.
All along the spirals.
Yeah, that's our skin.
Seeds of intention.
Seeds of intention.
Cool.
Okay, now we're gonna come to closure of the despacho. And you want to get a picture of it?
Before we cover them up. That's where we make our hearts.
In just a second. So, Kanchai. Light.
These are sacred waters. Different types.
Different types. This is water of love, Munai.
You can stand back.
You guys can make a heart.
Oh, we're gonna make a heart.
Make a heart. Yeah, real quick. Here's that moment,
The intention.
Stephanie. Inside the heart, Pachamama.
Mm.
Oh,
These are heart-shaped leaves, if you can't see them very well.
yeah. And so Stephanie, your intention, do you want to blow that into Pachamama, into the
Oh, yes, thank you.
all living beings?
Aho.
Aho. And just look at, there's us, there's Pachamama and all living beings surrounded by all this beautiful, beautiful light. And not just the light, but it's our reflection and our gratitude and love for that light. And Pachamama is just totally surrounded by it. It's beautiful.
Hmm.
And so Anchai, Munai, Pachamama, and Hunui. So here we bring everything in. Hunui is unity, oneness. Because we're going to fold this. It's good. So just take a moment and look at that. Hunui, united.
Ooh, beautiful. Ooh. Cool.
And this water is I am. So if you can look into here, united, I am. We are one here now together. Aho. Beautiful. So now we're going to fold it from the south, from all the physicalness to the center. And you'll see a gift, bringing the divine and the above to this moment, to this place. Bringing the past to just past the present moment, a little bit further. Now we're bringing the future to this present moment, but we're going to slip it in the past, making that connection of the past and the future in this present moment. I can see a 3D Kintu there. And here, are you wrapping presents?
Wrapping presents, haha.
This is wrapping presents.
Presents.
Wrapping a present.
Present and.
She says wrapping presents. This is a present.
Present to your presence.
Decorate. Any way you want. You can see.
While you're putting the beautiful touches on it, I just want to share my gratitude for including us in this ceremony and this ritual and helping bring us into sacred reciprocity just by participating with our intentions and watching. It's a real gift that you guys have given us. Thank you.
Chai, Munai, Pachamama, Punui, Nyokani. Light, love, Pachamama, united. I am, we are, all one. Thank you, Stephanie, for making this possible and for allowing us to share with all of you and to meet you and be in sacred space with you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing this beautiful ceremony. So beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. Does anyone have any questions or comments?
I have a question. What do you do with this beautiful bundle now?
Good question. Thanks for reminding me. Typically, and most of the time, it's burned on a sacred fire outdoors, and it's really wonderful. You can observe it being burned. It's a ritual feeding, so you're feeding the guardians of Ini, and you can watch the smoke, you can watch the flames, and see how it's being received. Wonderful. This particular one is going to continue down through our feet, down into the grounding, and we are going to bury it in the ground. And it's going to be by what we call our apacheta. It's a stone cairn that we have in our backyard that is like an acupuncture point for the earth. It draws in the light, the light for Pachamama, and we will bury it there. And so we'll be grounding all this light and reflection into Pachamama. And another reason we're doing that too is because we're under fire bans.
Lovely.
But I would bury it, this particular one. So thank you for asking that question. Any others?
You could tell them what tradition you're from, because there's
Oh.
new people here.
Yeah, that's right. I practice the tradition is the Pachacuti Mesa tradition of cross-cultural universal shamanism. And the maestro that has put this together and brought it to North America is Don Oscar Miro Casada. And it blends two lineages of a curandero and of a Paco from the Andean traditions. And it's a beautiful tradition. It's all about the heart and heart center of the universe. And it's a beautiful, beautiful tradition. And this is a despacho. It's a very traditional practice and it's done in different ways. This is my creative way of doing it. Traditional despachos might be a little different and they can be singular. Like if you just want to honor one thing, give gratitude to something. Sometimes you don't have any paper or anything. I can do it outside and just grab what's around. The pine cones, the needles, the grass, the flowers, and create a beautiful looking despacho even outdoors and wherever I'm at. We've done that on the beach, things like that. So it's very creative. Just to let you know, you can't do it wrong. There's no way to do it wrong because it's coming from your heart. And that's what it's all about. It's that offering. It's a gratitude practice. It's a prayer practice. It's all kinds of things. And I love it.
Beautiful. I'm going to be building my first apachetta in my backyard soon, and as part of the process, I've been making despachos, or in the Andean tradition, we call them hierarchy, to all the elements. And last Sunday, I had intended on Saturday to do one to ether. I had already done water, and in that tradition, you give the water one to the water, and the earth one to the earth, and the fire one to the fire or the sun, and the wind, you leave it out for the wind to blow it. And the ether one, the night before I was going to do it, lightning struck the tree next to the one that I was going to do it in. And so to go out and create the despacho, and I create it there at the land, at the base of the tree, I had to have help move one of the tree split in half and it fell over the path. So we had to move it. And then I had all the leaves for the kintu there, you know, because they were there from the tree. And I just felt like that was a good sign that I picked an auspicious place for the apachetta.
Yes, a very powerful sign. Thank you for sharing that. I'm glad you didn't do it the day before.
Yeah. Yeah. Does anyone else have a question or a comment?
I'm just going to say I have to go sing tonight, so I will take this beautiful ceremony with me. Thank you.
You.
Thank you so
for
much.
being with us.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Cool. I'll laugh.
Oh, wow.
This is Cecile. I thought it was really beautiful and very heart-opening. So thank you so much for this gift.
Welcome.
Thanks for coming,
Thank you for coming.
Cecile.
Yes, thank you.
I'm happy to have been here.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good
Thank you,
night.
Stephanie.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you.
Be with all of you. Thank you for coming.
Happy solstice.
Yeah.
Yes, enjoy.